G'day guys, MrAusAdventure here, and I am with you today in Mexico. That's right, I've come down to Mexico, south of the border, also known as New South Wales. What I want to talk to you today about is the motovlogging community, and how it is not just one community but many several different communities, depending on your aspect, depending on where you are, depending on who you subscribe to, who subscribes to you, who you follow on Facebook, who you follow on Twitter. That's going to give you a completely different view of the motovlogging community than I get. Everyone gets a completely different view of the motovlogging community. To me, it means one thing. To you, it might mean a completely different thing altogether. Before I continue on with the subject, I just wanted you to have a look at the view once I pop over this hill here. Look at that. Absolutely stunning scenery. The ocean is magnificent today. So it's the mouth of the Tweed River there, and this tower here is the state border. So I'm in New South Wales now, and boom! I've just jumped back an hour in time and I'm now in Queensland. Went from Tweed Heads to Coolangatta, from New South Wales to Queensland, just like that. Look at this spectacular view over the whole Gold Coast. Absolutely magnificent. Bit hazy today, very hot. Surfers out there going nuts in the waves. Pretty rough out there today. So anyway, getting back to the motovlogging community, I've seen a lot of negative press about the motovlogging community lately in various different areas, and I don't generally see negative stuff in the motovlogging community. My personal view of the motovlogging community is that there are lots of friendly people, kind people out there to help each other out, support each other, doing great things. Everyone's out there showing their piece of the world to everyone else in a nice, friendly manner. But I've heard some stuff from some other people. I've read some comments online from some other people saying how the motovlogging community is greedy, selfish, everyone's out for themselves, they're nasty, and people have been leaving the community because of that. Now that is their reality, mainly due because that's their perception of it. It might be to do with their personality themselves. They don't see the good side of things, they might only see the bad side of things. They might be a pessimist instead of an optimist. Now I'm generally an optimist. I look at the good side of things. I enjoy life. But there are a lot of people out there who don't see things that way. They'll look for negative things, they love to have a bitch about things, and they will stress about things, and that's just the way they are. You can't change them, same way as you can't change me from being a sort of happy-go-lucky optimist. They also may be seeing a different view of the motovlogging community just because they are attracted to those other people who are more pessimistic, putting other people down, ranting and raving about people in motovlogs. If you're one of those people who are attracted to lots of drama and negativity in motovlogs and everything else online, then you are going to get a different view of the motovlogging community than me. I don't look for drama in motovlogs. I look for guys that are out there having a good time, that are probably showing me around their area, getting off the beaten track, doing a bit of touring or whatever. That's what I like to see. I think a lot of it is to do with age as well. Now I'm 40 plus, most of the other guys that are 40 plus around my age, they're in the motovlogging community, they don't give a shit about little petty things that might upset them. They just brush it off and go, who cares, what a load of shit, I don't care. Now if you're say 20 or younger even, you know, I'm just making generalizations here. I know I'm not putting everyone in the same basket in different age groups. I know that there are different people in different age groups, but generally younger people, maybe a bit more outgoing and a bit more angry online. You know, they don't mind speaking out, and just my observations are that generally the people having a whinge and having a bitch online are generally younger. Most people my age, in my opinion anyway, tend to be a little bit more laid back and don't really get upset at other people too easily. So for those people who are out there putting down the motovlogging community, saying that it's negative and everything, well, maybe you're just making it negative. It's not negative. It's just your perception of it being negative. It's just the people you hang around with, the people you subscribe to, people that subscribe to you. Maybe you need to go out and get yourself a bunch of new subscribers, or subscribe to a bunch of new channels that are a bit more positive. Then you might look at the motovlogging community in a whole different light. Am I right in thinking this, you know, or am I just completely wrong and being too much of an idealist? Maybe I'm just taking too much of a hippie view or something. Am I not a realist? Am I too much of an idealist? I don't know. The other differences in the motovlogging community are that it can be regional. If you're in the UK, then you're going to likely subscribe to a lot more UK channels than, say, if you're in the US. If you're in the USA, you're probably going to subscribe to a lot more USA channels. I know that I probably subscribe to a lot more Australian YouTube channels than someone in the UK or the USA would. That's just logical, but that can bring a little bit of difference to the community as well, to give you a completely different perception of what that community is. Anyway guys, I know this is a bit of a ramble, and I hope it made some sort of sense. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. See ya.